Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda here, Brownie guys, with another one of my Panda's Gaming How-Tos, a playlist of videos that'll basically help you guys out with the gaming hardware side of things, including how to clean your console and your games properly, how to set up something, so on and so forth. So today I have here a couple of N64 games, or cartridge-based games for the Nintendo system. Now with this, I'm going to teach you guys how to clean them. Now this can be useful for both the N64, the SNES, and the NES, but be warned, do this carefully or you might ruin the game, which will make your cartridge basically useless. So with this, we're going to only need two things here that can be easily found in any household. One, Q-tips. The second one, rubbing alcohol. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to just dampen one side of the Q-tip with rubbing alcohol. Make sure you don't get any of it on yourself because that stuff stings if it's on an open wound. Now, I don't want it to be too wet, so I'm just going to pinch the Q-tip on the end here so it'll be able to easily slide in the cartridge on the connector port. The funny thing is, when we were kids growing up, when the game didn't work, we usually just take it out, blow on it, put it back in, turn it on, and pray to God it worked, which it usually did, or after multiple tries. Apparently we were doing it wrong because here on the back, specifically it says, do not blow on the edge connector or touch it with your fingers because the gold connectors right here on either side, if they get dirtied, smudged, it might not be able, your console might not be able to read your games, so on and so forth. If they're damaged, you might have broken your whole game entirely. So with that, this is a very safe, easy way, just as long as you're careful. So what you're going to do with your dampened Q-tip, you're just going to slide it in on one side. Again, I like to pinch it so it can fit in there a lot easier. And you're just going to kind of, don't even force it too much, just rub it on one side of the connection port and then go in on the other side and do the same thing. Now you might have to keep re-pinching your Q-tip, but eventually, if your game hasn't been cleaned that often, you will start to pick up some dirt, which you won't be able to see right here. Now, this is very useful with help maintaining your cartridge-based games, including when I usually buy any used N64 games online or in a store, I always clean them from the get-go. I just want to make sure, my games last, my system lasts, so on and so forth. Alright, and that's going to be it for today here, folks. Hopefully this tip will help you out. I always love to do this, especially when I get used N64 games, from the store or online, because I want to make sure my collection is neat and maintained. Now with this, post down in the comment box if you guys have any questions about it, or what questions do you want me to talk about in my next Panda's Gaming How-To video. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. And this is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.